thing she does, she tells me sit down on the chair. Then now she's having, she's asking around, how do you dye hair? How do you dye hair? That should have been the first thing that I noticed, like something is wrong. Then now she's like, okay, I know how to do this, sit down. She did not even, the way like you part your hair so that you can dye the ends first, and then once you're ready, now you do the edges. Nothing. She mixed the dye in the container with her hands, then started just blotting it. Let me tell you, I looked a mess. It was a mess. It was this oh my god. Welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, how have you been? How's your week been? Happy new month. I hope your month is starting out amazing. If you're not yet a subscriber, my name is Mwenda Kituma. I shoot amazing videos on hair series, DIY, personal discussion, body positivity and fashion. Feel free to join the Sunshine family. Just click the link or the button down below and make sure to like this video, share if you had fun at the end of the video, and as usual, let's go now straight to the video. For today's video, I want us to go through 5 things that I think you should go through before you dye your hair. As you can tell, I've dyed my hair. Like, this is like, I think, the 4th time. Now, I've grown out the color, so my edges are now fully black. It's only the tips that have that maroon color. And I'm thinking of dyeing it again. Tell me, which color do you think would look nice? Do I go back to the red? Do I do, some blonde? Blondes have more fun. Or do I just stick to the black? Let me know down below in the comments. So, I created a list. The first thing you need to do is research. Carry out your own research on the pros and cons of actually having dyed hair. Let me tell you the things I didn't know. Number 1, when you swim, when you dye your hair, take some time before you actually go swim, because the chlorine reacts with the hair dye, especially if it's permanent hair dye. It will change your color in such a weird way. So it's like your hair color will start fading, or now it gets another weird color combination. Those things for mixing colors and everything. So that's something I wish I knew. And then try to understand, do you need now to change your routine for washing your hair? Is there some special care that you need to give to your hair? Do you need to treat it more? Do you need to trim the edges more? Like, just research on the pros of dyeing your hair and the cons of dyeing your natural hair. The first one would be the con. It loses its curls, like I think because of the chemical, especially if it's permanent. The curl pattern of your hair, if you have 4C hair, natural 4C hair, the curl pattern gets lost, but the new growth has a curl pattern. So go through all that, research it, and try seeing, look for models who have the hair that you have and see the care that they prescribe for dyeing the hair. That's the first thing. Number 2, before you dye, identify the color that you really like. And there's something Brad Mondo always talks about. He's like a famous hairstylist from the US. How we have cold undertones and warm undertones. So there's some colors that will look nice on your skin color and others that will look terrible. So since I'm in Africa, guys, I was not able to do the test according to his prescribed method. He came up with a method. You see the way when you go to supermarkets, there are different braids and there are different colors. Take those colors, put it near your skin, like near your face, and just see how do you look with that. Then now finally, like, you start out with, these are the colors I like. Then now you identify, out of the 5 colors, I'm thinking of blonde. But you see, blonde has so many shades. So choose the shades. Go to the supermarket, buy number 27 from Darling, put it near your face to see how does it look. Number 27 from Angels, the same. Like, go through all that process and then make your hair with that color of hair. Like if it's blonde you want to do, and see how you look like, especially in photos, in the mirror. Like, just see, like, do you look nice? Do you look washed out? Then now finally you can be able to decide on the color that you want to put on your head. So make sure you test it even before you actually even now dye your hair. So the braids are the best, or even if you can't do wigs would be an amazing idea. Like, they open up your eyes to see, so this is how it looked like, this is how it would look like. So the color selection is very important. Now, the third thing, research on the best hair dye to use for your particular hair. If you're an African who has 4C hair, 4B hair, we have, the kinky, tough hair. So you need to research which is the best hair dye. Is Subaru the best for you? Cream of Nature, Dark and Lovely. Go online and check which one doesn't have sulfates, which one won't cut your hair, which one do you need extra care in terms of the oiling of your, you oil your hair nicely before you dye, so that now you protect your hair so it doesn't fall off. Like, look for the best dye. And then when you're looking, don't research based on, again, other people who have different hair types. Look for someone who has a similar hair type to you and ask your friends which hair dye do they use. I know there are even guys who mix hair dyes in River Road for you if you want. Be very careful, be warned. And if you're not willing to go to the permanent route, there are guys who even sell temporary dye. So you just put it, look how you look like, decide, have fun, and then it washes off after a few days. So go through which particular brand of dye you want to use. And this time, consult also your salonist so that he can tell you, for your hair, this would be best as opposed to this. Because personally, like myself, cream of nature the dye doesn't work. And the instructions on the box are a lie. They always say 1 packet is enough, but I end up using 2 packets or even 2.5. And I don't think I have that much hair. It's just moderate and it's not even long. So consult your stylist so that you can know the brand and the quantity to buy. Number 4, get a good salonist. Oh my God. I can share horror stories, like, you know, when someone dyes your hair and then you find, you know, you have blotches, especially, they always dye it nicely at the front, but at the back, kuna spots, the spots that are left. So now it looks like, you know, someone was fighting with you, or you're rolling in color and then your hair decided not to pick. So get a good stylist. I know dyeing can be expensive, but if you have a good stylist, I assure you, a good salonist who can color your hair, it is totally 1000% worth it. So the person who did my hair the first time, like, it didn't get the color, so now my hair was like brown, it looked dirty. Then the second time it was a bit better. Then I went to town the third time to someone else. She was not even parting my hair. She just took the dye and applied it to the top. So if you look at my hair now, there are blotches that are brown, there's maroon, it's a mess. So get a good stylist. I'm still looking for one. If you know of a good stylist who does coloring very well, please let me know down below in the comments. Give me the name and the number. I will look for them so that you can dye my hair nicely as we move to the next stage of dyeing my hair. And lastly, number 5, the most important thing, invest in products that are specifically suited now for your new colored hair. Let me tell you guys, when you go to the colored hair route, especially if you're a natural, your shampoo, you need to get shampoo for colored hair, conditioner for colored hair. You need to get treatment that will not mess up with your, you know, the color on your hair. You need now to get a hair routine. So the first thing I did, I got, if you go to the supermarket, there are different prices. So there's a Suave, Suave. I think there's a video I did here for a hair routine. I'll just add it over here. And I showed the product. So Suave, it had a shampoo and a conditioner. Very nice, very friendly, not so expensive. Then I got to another one for 20 euro for colored hair. So make sure the shampoo and the conditioner are from the same company so they work together. And number 1, water has to be the first or the second ingredient. If it's not the first or the second ingredient, that shampoo conditioner is not going to work for you. Now get treatment that is very good. I usually use TCB. TCB works very well. Then you need to invest in a treatment, like a hair routine, if I can call it that. So I found one online where you actually start with a hot oil treatment the day before you start washing your hair. So I saw that you look for different types of oils and combine them, but just don't combine 99 million types of oil if they don't work for you. So I combine coconut oil, argan oil, and black castor oil. So I use TCB and TCB products. Combine that, and then the black castor is actually from Black Magic. I think it's Black Magic. Combine them, put it in your hair, massage and twist your hair, sleep the whole night. Then in the morning, now we wash and condition. Then after we are done, we treat. Then I will do another hot oil, not a hot oil treatment, I will do another oil treatment. And then, you know, oil the scalp and then put either in braids or matutas or lines or style your hair. And I try to avoid heat as much as possible because it damages my hair. So if you want other routines, you can search for Craving Yellow. She has a very detailed hair care routine, either for undyed hair or dyed hair. Like, her routine is impeccable. So you need to know now your life is going to change. Your hair is going to be your baby if you want your hair to survive, you know, and thrive and look healthy and look young and refreshing. So those are the 5 things I wish I knew before I dyed my hair, and I wanted to share them with you. Try them out and let me know which of the 5 have you used. Are you interested in dyeing your hair? Also, let me know which color do you think I should do next. Like, you know, then I have, you know, the black and the browns, which color I should do. And if you have a good salonist who does amazing hair dyeing, let me know also down below in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.